Welcome to the Terra class. Today we will be doing a mobility series that will awaken the joints. That you could do this class pretty much as a tag along to another class or another exercise that you enjoy. Always know that you can opt out on whatever doesn't feel that good for you, but really listening to your body and what it might need for today. So for today's practice, you'll need a block, but that's about it, and yourself. So we'll come down onto our knees first. So sitting on the shins here, if that's comfortable, or you can go ahead and sit on the block if sitting on your shins is too uncomfortable. So you have that option there. We're going to begin just rolling out the wrists. So making a nice circle of the wrists. Fingers are nice and relaxed here. So allowing and exploring the range of motion that feels good with the wrists. Allowing it to pronate, supinate. All the available ranges of motion of your wrist. And then allowing the wrists to stay down, curling the fingers, and then extending. Curl, extend. Nice. You can even open the palms up towards the ceiling, opening up the fingers, coming together. And so, while we're doing this motion here, see if you can relax the pelvic floor and let the belly relax. Let the belly be soft. Last 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to combine the motion. So opening up the fingers, closing the fingers, opening the wrists, closing the wrists. And then we'll reverse the direction. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll go to the elbows. So just extending, flexing. So allowing the motion here. Feeling your upper arms as well as your forearms. We'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll bring our arms down a little bit. We'll get into the shoulders. So we'll get into a little bit more motion of the shoulders through a little bit of kind of circular motion of the shoulder. So you're going to go up, down, and around. You can do it on both sides, or you can do one at a time. Hands will go right on top of the shoulders here. So the shoulder does flexion, does extension, abduction, adduction, internal and external rotation. So we'll get into a little bit of those motions here. As well as horizontal abduction and adduction. So a lot of motion from the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll reverse the direction. Feel free to close your eyes and just notice the sensations that are coming up for you, if that helps you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll bring our elbows down towards our sides. Palms will face up, forearms also upwards. We're going to use some internal and external rotation. Internal and then external. And if you'd like, you can alternate which forearm goes on top. Still allow the belly to breathe and be soft. Pelvic floor nice and supported and relaxed. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you'll bring your elbows and your palms will face each other as we open and then close. Open and close. So getting into the scapula a little bit. This is getting into abduction and then adduction. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll bring our we'll bring our hands down by our sides. You're going to inhale as you open up, exhale as you come back around. Inhale as you open up from the back to the front, and then you go forward. So just going backwards and then forwards. Letting the head and neck stay nice and loose. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bringing those arms down by your side. We'll go up to the neck. So we'll just bring your neck towards the left shoulder and then back up. Same side and then back up. Go ahead and close your eyes if that also feels good for you. Allowing the breath to stay nice and fluid as well can enhance that joint relaxation and movement and mobility. Maybe noticing other sensations coming up. Maybe there's tightness on one side of the neck as well. I'm feeling that. 2 more. Last one. And then we'll go to the other side. Whew, this side is really tight for me. So if it feels tight, just ease into it rather than force it. And really, it's not about we're not holding a stretch. We're just exploring the range of motion. This can give us a nice idea about what areas we may need to stretch a little bit more. But for the purpose of this class, it's really to explore that range of motion. Do 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then we'll combine it. So you'll bring your neck towards, the head towards the left shoulder. You'll come down around the front, and then up and over towards the right side. Again, we'll go down and around towards the right side, up and towards the left. You can even extend it a little bit when you come up, if you'd like. So that chin going up a little bit more. Do 5. 4, 3, 2, last one. Coming back to center, and then we'll remove that block from underneath you, and we'll come to a standing position. So we'll get into the trunk a little bit first. So just side bending towards one side, towards the right side, and then back up. Side bend, and then back up. Again, noticing the motion. Use your breath to help you as well. Allow that rib cage to expand. We'll go up and over towards the other side. Slightly bent as well. Maybe going with the music a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll cross our hands over our chest, slight knee bend. You're going to round just the upper spine and then extend just slightly. So I'll show it from the side here, rounding just a little bit and then up. So my low back is staying as still as it can. You're just extending from this area of the back here and rounding from that area as well. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will combine the motion, so we'll do a nice rotation just of that upper thoracic spine region. Lower back staying nice and neutral. And then we'll reverse the circle. Four, 3, 2, last one, and then we'll bring our hands to your side. We're going to side bend a little bit more now, getting into the low back, and then back up. We'll stay at the same side. So it might already be slightly a little bit more warmed up because we did more motion in the upper back, but we'll see how that feels. Might even get it now to the hip a little bit. Feel free to close your eyes, slight knee bend. Show this from the side. We'll do a few more on this side. Last 2. 1. And then we'll go up and over toward the other side. Use that breath to expand that rib cage, to expand that trunk. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll begin to round the spine, going all the way down towards the feet, and then up nice and slowly, extending the head up towards the ceiling. So rounding. Allow that low back to relax, to bend. Bending the knees to help support that a little bit more too is an option. And then slowly coming back up, extending. Notice the sensations in other parts of your body as well. Feel the hamstrings. Feel the chest open up. One more. And then last one as you come back up. We'll get into the hip a little bit. So go ahead, you can also place your hand on the wall here. If you're close by to something sturdy, you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to place my hands on my hips. You're going to reach the left knee up towards about 90-90, but towards your chest. We're going to open up toward the side and then back down. up, and then back towards the center. So breath, fluid here doesn't have to be with a specific motion. Just to notice that you're breathing and not holding your breath. Use your breath to support you. I'll also show this against the wall on the other side, so you get a glimpse of what it might look like. So exploring the ranges of the hip, flexion, extension, internal rotation, external rotation, abduction, adduction. And all of those combined motions create a healthy hip. You might be feeling it in the standing leg. That's okay. That's that glute medius helping to support yourself, help to actually provide stability so you can create that and explore that range of motion in the left hip here. We'll do one more. Last one. And then we'll go over to the other side. So I'm going to place my hand onto the wall here. You're going to open up and then bring that hip back down and around, up, and then to the front. So again, really feel what option might work for you. Few more. Might be feeling that in that left hip now, even against the wall. One more rotation, and then back down. Very nice work. We're gonna bring the feet about hip width here. You're gonna bend the knees, maybe a little over your toes, which is totally okay. And then coming back up. So the other thing about this too, to know about is going over, so the knees going over your toes is very healthy. We do that every day, going down the stairs. If you're going, down a steep, mountain or a hike or anything involving a little bit more of a decline, those knees are always going to go over those toes. So to train or to explore that range of motion here in a safe environment is really good for that. So noticing that motion, maybe even noticing it in your ankles, your calves as well. So just noticing that motion, flexion and extension of the knee. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then we'll explore the ankle. So just picking up, we'll go to the right ankle first. So providing a little bit of motion here, supination to inversion, eversion, pronation. Noticing that range of motion, whichever direction you'd like to go first. Exploring that first. Maybe going up onto those toes as well. And seeing how that feels for you. Maybe some cracks too, which is okay. And then we'll reverse the direction. Side. Exploring all ranges of that ankle joint, the talocrural joint, which allows us to do so many amazing activities. Caring for kids, bending to the floor, coming to stand, running. Explore your available range of motion. We'll reverse the direction. Feel how the feet are spreading to help support you as well. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll place our hands on your thighs, just giving them a little bit of a wiggle, or just some warmth. The back of your thighs, down to your shins, the back of your calves, the tops of your feet, your toes, the bottom of your feet, and then up. We'll go up towards the belly if that's comfortable for you. So providing a little circular direction towards the right side. Allow the belly to be soft here. And then going up to the chest, nice circular motion of the chest. And then down one arm in the front, and then, on the back side, and then the front side here. Feeling that warmth and up to the shoulder, neck, and then over towards the left side, going down the back of the arm, the hand, up to the front of the arm, and then back up, and then extending the arms up, reaching the hands up towards the head, and then just giving a little bit of massage to the top of the head, to the sides of the head, to the ears, to the cheeks and the nose, to the forehead, to the face, just like as if you're just brushing away some dirt, or you're cleaning your face in the morning. And then down to the neck, down to the front and the back and the sides of the neck. Allowing you to reach behind your back as far as you can, the shoulders, And then reaching back behind you, if that's comfortable, to your low back, to your glutes, and then to the sides of the hips. And then you'll bring your hands onto your heart here, or one hand on your belly, whichever is comfortable for you. We'll do 3 deep breaths together. You can close your eyes or keep them open. Inhaling. Slowly opening your eyes. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, whatever activity you have for the day, that you're nice and warmed up for it. I'll see you in the next video.